So today we're working with a 17-year-old patient named Jake. How you doing, Jake?
Good.
Who fractured his patella and had surgery. He's a couple weeks out from surgery and just got his mobilizer off. And we're gonna start working through some more range of motion stuff. So what we wanna do is we were gonna start with some heat on Jake's knee. A major reason why we would want to do this is kind of like to increase that range of motion, increase the extensibility of his tissues, because as we warm them up, they're going to get a little bit more pliable. Those are some of the indications of using heat, and then also some of the precautions or contraindications are any vascularization problems, so like any blood flow issues, any sensation issues. We also want to make sure that there's not super big open wounds or anything like that in the area. Those are some things that we want to kind of keep a concern or keep in mind. And then we also want to evaluate his sensitivity to heat. So Jake, I wanted to kind of explain to you a little bit about kind of the phases of healing. Okay.
Great.
So we had kind of that early stage right after you got hurt, and right after you got the immobilizer, the cast on, and that was kind of the inflammation stage. It was early on. Your body's your tissue swells up, you get some inflammation in there, some discoloration, some bruising, all that. That's kind of early on. And then after that, you kind of get the proliferation stage, which is another big word, I know. But that's when it's kind of your body's trying to send nutrients to the area and rebuild to heal. And that's a little bit longer period, kind of not like a week, but up to a couple weeks. And then after that is kind of the maturation stage after that, or a remodeling stage, where after your body has sent all those nutrients and healed everything up, it's gonna kind of make itself back to a good form, or as it's stated, remodel into a better form. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So like I said, we're gonna use some heat on you. It looks like you do have a little bit of an abrasion here, but it's nothing too big of concern.
Yep. Yeah.
Is it okay if I just check your sensation real quick?
Yep.
Is that all good?
Yep. I feel that.
Okay. And you don't have any blood flow issues or anything? Okay.
Nope.
Do you have any added sensitivities to heat?
No.
Okay. And since our hot pack machine's pretty hot, I'm gonna put a towel here, and then I'm actually gonna use two of these. Well, you know what? I'll just lay one more towel on top of that, and then one of these, so that we have a good couple layers in between your skin and this heat pack that I'm gonna grab. Level this out a little bit. Is a little bit bigger heating pad than I necessarily need to use for your knee, but this is the best size that we have available. So that's what we're gonna work with, okay?
Okay.
And then since we've got a double towel, then another towel on that, so that's 3. And then this is another 2. We'll have 1 from here and try and get that heat on there. And I want to let you know right now, you should feel some heat, but you don't want it to burn. If it's ever uncomfortable, I want you to let us know, okay? And don't just withstand it, because I don't want you to get your tissue burned, okay?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give you this noisemaker. It's a bell, but it actually looks like a set of tongs.
Cool.
And if it gets too hot, I want you to go ahead and clack those tongs for me really loud.
Okay.
So I can hear them. It's gonna be annoying. So
Okay.
that makes me know that I want to come in here. And then I'm gonna set a timer on my watch. We're gonna put this on there. We're just gonna have it on there for 10 minutes, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll get into those exercises already. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and pull this back off. Was it too hot?
Nope, it was pretty good.
Okay, that's good. And then we would expect his tissue to be a little bit red just from having the heat on there and being warmer, have that reactive hyperemia, but we don't want any burning, and we want to make sure that it's not like super sensitive and that it returns to a normal color quickly.